What's going on, Neverwinter community? Inside this video, we're going to go over the unique spawn locations inside of Malabog's Ruins and the Minden Grove. I'm also going to show you the way that I farm these to maybe better help you get to 100% quicker, especially in the Grove, so stay tuned. Now the first one I'm going to show you is the Toe Stomper. It's a little red cap. As soon as you come down the hill from the spawn, he is going to be here. They are going to be located around this little swoopy area down here at the lower map. There's a couple of spots you can find, but this is probably the most common for me to find this. And as you guys can tell, that all these clips are mostly going to be inserts from my Twitch stream. I will link that in the description below at the end of the video. The second one is going to be Iartis, the Warden Tower. He's going to be located on the platform here at the very middle of the tower as soon as you come down the hill a little bit. He spawns here. I don't know any other spawn that he has inside this map. Each of these monsters are going to give you either 10% of your gold, 20% of your gold, or 50%. So at the very end of the ruins, I'm going to show you the route which I take to get 100% the quickest. The third enemy is going to be Soulkaz, the Throat Ripper. He is in the center of this map. He patrols around the middle of the ruins here, and he is worth 50%. Now, he is part of the route which I take to get 100% the quickest. So, the fourth was going to be the last enemy I'm going to show you. They say there are 6 enemies, but I'm only going to show you 4. The fourth and the last one I'm going to show you is Ozok. He is in the right path if you're coming from your spawn. He is a 50%er. He's probably the easiest one to find. I'm going to show you the path in which I get 100% the quickest after this clip. There's 2 ways in which you can reach this guy. Through the front way if you're coming from the spawn, or the back way if you're coming from the ruins. There is one of 2 locations that I found him in at the very top of this hill, and I will go over those 2 locations with you now. Alright, so the path I take to get to this is from the spawn. You're going to go up the top of the hill. Mostly everyone farms this one, but it's always up for whatever reason. It's always up, it seems to be. So, past a couple burning bundles and crates and supplies. Right on this side here, he spawns. I find him to be spawning at this broken cart here, right? So once you kill him, you want to go down the back path. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's since you have to wait for the cooldown to switch instances, you might as well go down this way. So, at the end of this path, it's going to be the other 50%er, if he's here. And you can tell the unique hunts because they're glowing with like a red aura. So, he patrols around here. It doesn't look like he's there. But by the time you go check Ozok and then come down here to see if the second one's down here, your cooldown is pretty much ready for you to change instances. If it's not, then head either back to the spawn or stay there, because either spawn location is going to allow you to get to your enemy. If this video has helped you thus far, make sure you let me know by liking the video. The first unique is going to be Dre the Root. He is found right here at this location inside this little swamp area. There's 2 side by side here. So this is the first of the 2. Alright, the next 2 I'm going to show you in this clip is going to be the 50%er. This is probably the best one to farm. He spawns in this platform behind this tree. Everyone farms him. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is to switch instances and check and see if he's behind this tree, or sit here and wait for him to spawn. 50%. This is the only location I found for this particular unique boss, unique monster, so on and so forth. So the next location I want to show you guys is going to be the flower, as I call him. He spawns on the back wall, back right of this little area. The next location is going to be the bush, the fern, the plant, the rose, the flower, whatever you're calling him in your neck of the woods. He's going to be located in the far back right against the wall here. Now he's kind of up a lot of the time I go back and check. However, the 10s and 20s that are all throughout this area, it takes a while for you to get the 100% because there's two 50%ers, and I farm for hours and hours and only come across one or so, and it's mostly the beast that spawns behind the tree. But anyways, far back right around this little curved wall, he spawns in this corner here. It's a good farm. I suggest that if you are having problems finding 50%, that you're going to go to the lower ones, the one that's by the waterfall, the swamp, and the wall. They're kind of up a lot of times. The next location is the Dream Eater. He is probably the one that I find the most out of the 50%ers. He is spawned on the middle of the map. He kind of like the one in the Malabog's Ruins where he patrols the center of the map. It's kind of what he does. He's kind of hard to find, but out of the him or the beast, I find him more often than the beast because there's a lot of people farming the beast. Anyways, this is where he's at. This is where you can find him. 50%. Alright guys, this is going to be the last clip of the unique monsters. I realize that there's only 5. I have a hard enough time finding the 6th one as it is. So I recommend don't farming the 6th one because it's very hard for you to find. With that being said, the last one is the guy that's going to be against the wall here. He's up a lot of the times because, again, no one's really farming the 10s and 20s. This is the location. This is the coordinates. He's up most of the time. Farm him. Farm the smaller ones, especially if you don't want to sit at the instance. So you can either do one of two things. The way I see it is switch instances and try to find the beast behind the tree, or you can switch instances and rotate around the map looking for the 10s and 20s to get you the 100%, because you need the companion equipment to get your stats up higher and item level up higher. If this video has helped you guys, let me know by liking, comment, and subscribing, sharing the video if your friends need help with these locations. Thanks for watching. Peace.